If you're thinking about getting ISTQB certified in 2026, you might be about to waste a lot of time or make one of the smartest moves in your QA career. Because here's the twist. ISTQB has just updated its foundation certificate and even introduced an AI testing certification. So surely that means it's more relevant than ever, right? Well, after hiring QA engineers for over 25 years, I can tell you most people still get this decision completely wrong. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly whether ISTQB helps your career or holds it back. Now first, let's get one thing clear. ISTQB is probably the most recognized certification in software testing. I've got it. I've got foundation, practitioner, automation, whatever it is, I've probably gone there and got it. It's structured, formal, and on paper. It looks like exactly what you should be doing, but the problem is the industry has changed massively. I did my certifications over 15 years ago, and I'm sure the market has changed so much so that hopefully the certification has updated with it. We've gone from heavy manual testing to automation first thinking. It's structured, formal, and on paper looks like exactly what you should be doing. But the problem is, the industry has changed massively. We've gone from manual, heavy testing to automation first thinking to now AI assisted testing. And certifications don't always move at the same speed as the industry. So the real question isn't, is ISTQB good? It's, is it still relevant in 2026, especially with AI changing everything? Let me take you inside the mind of a hiring manager, just like me. When I see ISTQB on a CV, here's what I actually think. It's a positive signal. You understand testing terminology, core concepts, structured thinking. So from a foundation point of view, it's not useless. But here's the reality. It does not tell me how you think in real scenarios, how you explore, how you find bugs, and that's the part that matters most. It might get your foot through the door, but will it get you a job during an interview? No. Now, this is important because ISTQB isn't completely pointless. There are situations where it does generally help, and here's three. First QA role, no experience. Gives you some structure and credibility that you're actually positive and actually really want to make this career work. Career switchers, helps you anchor your CV when you've got no direct QA background. Certain companies, consultancies and corporates still use it as a checkbox, not because it's amazing, because it's standardized. This is where most people go wrong. They think if I get ISTQB, I'm job ready. That is a massive mistake. It doesn't teach you real testing, no exploratory testing, real bug hunting, product understanding. It doesn't make you stand out. Years ago, yes. Now, everyone has it. It's not aligned with modern QA, and this is the big one. QA today is moving towards AI-assisted testing, tooling awareness, product thinking, and that leads us to something interesting. Because to be fair, ISTQB has actually tried to adapt to this, and what they've introduced recently might completely change how you look at it and how I look at it as well. Now, to be fair, ISTQB has started to evolve. For example, the latest foundation level ISTQB certified tester foundation level 4.0 has been updated to better reflect modern testing practices. And more interestingly, they've introduced a dedicated AI certification, ISTQB certified tester AI testing. Now on the surface, that sounds exactly what the industry needs. Testing plus AI. But here's the real question. Is this leading the industry or catching up to it? Because in reality, most of the innovation in QA right now isn't coming from certification. It's coming from real teams, real tools, real experimentation. And this is the key point most people miss. You don't become good at AI testing by passing an exam. You become good by actually using AI to test real products. So yes, ISTQB is evolving and I applaud them for that, but that doesn't automatically make it the best investment in your future. If I'm hiring today, I care far more about how you think, how you approach problems, how you use tools, how quickly you adapt, not just what you've memorized. And here's the honest truth. A candidate with real project experience will almost beat someone with just ISTQB, even if they have no certifications at all. So, in conclusion, Is ISTQB worth it in 2026? Here's my honest answer. You should do it if you're brand new to the industry, you need structure, and you need something on your CV to show that you're passionate about this career. But you should not rely on it if you think it gets you hired alone, you're not building real skills alongside it, you're already experienced. Because ISTQB is a foundation tool, not a career shortcut. Now, I'm really interested in this because this always splits opinion. If you've got ISTQB, has it actually helped your career or made no difference at all? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one. And if you're serious about getting into QA in 2026, I've put together a full week-by-week roadmap so you don't waste time on the wrong things. Make sure you comment in the description roadmap and I'll send you the link. So test smarter, grow faster. Goodbye.